I see it 333. Everything I'm praying for, I'm really starting to see. You know the kid be dirty, no work on me, moving like me.
And I really think I need to do a whole separate video on this. But we vlogging, and due to weather in Louisiana, the store that I was supposed to deliver this load to is closed, so I am sitting. You know what that means? We're gonna chill. Y'all my friends. Y'all all I got right now. And Duke what?
Della, are you practicing your role? Della, you're gonna be a dog. You need to practice.
Della, you about to knock the ashtray down. Who you talking? But yeah. So now we're gonna talk about my thoughts on this Katt Williams thing. I feel bad that I waited so long for this to come out, man. I was supposed to be saying something. It's so much stuff that I probably said in a week or two that led up to this video that I probably didn't forget by now. But I'm gonna talk on what I remember. So first of all, yo, when Katt was talking about Shannon is my nephew. Shout out to Shannon. Shannon lining up against his opposition.
But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
Wow.
Because
Cameraman knew what he was doing. That angle, bro, it was hilarious. I'm sitting here like, could you imagine him lining up against Shannon? But Shannon would destroy you. Shannon is a huge human being. I don't know if y'all knew that. But my thoughts on that was, I don't know, I'm a Pisces.
I practice what I preach, I don't just talk like that. Pull up on a nigga on the back street, heard you got beef, I love to eat, no cow. Ain't no cap, my rap man, so I'm sleep, keep the backwood like a bell. Keep that bitch in my left, she can brain how a nigga keep pulling her hair. And I keep shooters in my real, but as long as I can pray, I ain't got no fear. Still around with some killers, was worn out, cause a nigga fell to a pill. So they gon' have to do the job around here, this Porsche so fat, gon' keep it in real, this gas so loud that a nigga can't hear. I was eating out about this time last year, got a purse what I preach, can't.
Shout out to the Pisces, man. Peace season coming, man. Yeah, we finna push that P all month March. I'm March Pisces. But I always got I don't know, my gut just tells me when something is right and something is wrong. And I didn't have, like, I feel like everybody gets that feeling, but some people don't know how to key in on it and lean into it. I lean into it. So I normally make the right decision. And if I make the wrong decision, I knew 100% that I was going to make that wrong decision. I chose that. Yes, I did that. I knew what was coming to. Come on, give me my repercussions. Let's do it. So, Katt Williams, man, you could tell. I always could tell that he was putting truth inside of his. You could tell when it's like authentic. Yeah, Katt is authentic. Dave Chappelle is authentic. Eddie Griffin, Bernie Mac, authentic. DL, authentic. I ain't never get authentic from Steve. I never got authentic from Sid, for sure. I don't even know his look. When Katt said that about his special,
I can't do that because Steve told you that he stopped doing stand-up because he had 7 TV shows. The only problem is when he stopped stand-up, he didn't have those 7 TV shows. He stopped stand-up because he got in a comedy battle called the Championship of Stand-Up Comedy with one Katt Williams in Detroit in front of 10,000 people and lost because Katt Williams said he was actually bald and that was a wig. And I went in, and that's why he couldn't do stand-up anymore. Imagine him coming to tell you another story. He got so big, and it was Bernie and them's fault because they wanted to be movie stars. What?
it's him. Rest in peace to Bernie. Bernie was my favorite was my favorite comedian.
I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you something straight off the motherfucking press. I ain't coming for no foolishness.
When he said that about Steve years ago, I didn't stop looking at Steve.
It's always been, as far as I've ever witnessed in watching my dad, it's always been kind of cutthroat. Like, you'll have, you know, people beefing, like, same as within your family. Just because y'all related don't mean y'all all get along, right? Comedy's no different. But for me, Katt Williams has my utmost appreciation and respect for giving my dad his props and his flowers. And I felt like it was genuine. There are some people who have given, you know, my dad his flowers now that he's dead, that I'm looking at like, you know, doggone well, he wasn't doing that when he was alive. And that, not just famous people, just people all across the board. As my dad used to say, you ever want to be loved by everybody? You ever want to be special? Just die. It's real easy to give lip service when somebody dies and you go, oh, they were so wonderful. And that's not how you felt when they were alive. But when Katt spoke of my dad, for me, I felt his heart. I felt that it was genuine, and I appreciate it.
I can't deal into certain things. Like, I wasn't one of them people that looked at them reality shows, Love, Hip Hop, and all that stuff. I don't like looking at, I don't care for other people's, like, I don't care for drama that I ain't just, if it just didn't come to me, I'm not even gonna look at it. I wasn't even one of them people that would stand around in school and look at the fights. I wasn't one of them.
Did you ever think that you would be in a situation like this today when you were first starting out?
No.
That
I
wasn't a
didn't
part
think
of the dream, really?
I didn't care.
Really?
You know, I really didn't. I didn't care. I mean, you know, television, I never watch what somebody else does. It does not matter. Bernie Mac got to do his thing.
So, yeah, I 100% believe Katt Williams did that. I definitely feel like some things were stretched.
You talked to me that you got accepted to college at 7 years of age. You could read fluently at 3 years of age.
I would have to see it to believe it.
My next project was to read the whole encyclopedia set. So when you're like 6, 7 years old, you read the whole encyclopedia set, you think you're one of the smartest people in the world.
As far as him being, I could believe he a genius, or close to a genius, but I definitely. 3,000 books.
I'm not just reading, I'm reading in multiple languages. Like
How old are you at
I'm
that
probably reading 3,000 books a year from the time that I'm 8 years old to the time that I'm 12.
One year, I sat in prison and read the fuck out of a lot of books. But I didn't even read 3,000.
Stop the cap.
What we talking? 10-page books? Maybe. But you ain't talking about no Dean Koontz.
Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
You ain't talking about John Grisham. You not talking about them.
Is that all you got, nigga? Oh, no, nigga. That's just the tip of this iceberg. Read, nigga, read!
I definitely believe Katt Williams on everything else. Like, first of all, once again, another guy that I just, okay, he was a personality to me. I never considered him a comedian. He was a cool personality. You know, Ricky Smiley, I never considered him a comedian. To be honest, I done seen Friday 1,000 times and I didn't even know that was him.
Who the fuck is that guy? Who the fuck is that?
I didn't even know that was him. So, yeah, Ricky Smiley, he tripping. He would never be he could not have done that part at all.
You got a line of
You was just gonna take it, wasn't you? Huh? You thought I was play pimping, didn't you, huh? Say something.
Please.
Huh?
I was just playing with you. I was just playing with you, dog. I was just playing, man, okay? Look, I'm a nice guy. You get to know me.
Shut up! What the hell you talking about? I am a boy! You are not in prison anymore, David. That's not how we do it.
Nowhere near the magnitude of Katt. Nowhere near. Stop it. Stop it. I mean, I definitely believe Katt on that. And I feel like, you know, Hollywood, I feel like it's like this comedian, I forgot who I was looking at. It was a white comedian. I feel like that when you blowing up in Hollywood, it comes that moment where you going up in there and they say they call you. They probably call you. Hey man, you're doing good, man. I got this new opportunity for you, man. Come up to the office, man. We're gonna get the paperwork over with, and you know, hey man, you're gonna love it. I promise you. Meet me at the office. Swell. Sounds awesome. See you get there, and I feel like I'm just a little old Cash here. New Orleans, man, I ain't no superstar, so I don't know. So I'm just going off of what everybody always comes out with something like this to say.
I'm not gonna get into it, but I've been I was in an awkward situation one time where I can't say for 100% this person was trying to make me do something, casting couch type deal, but it felt like it. And I was like, is this that point where I've always heard, would you suck a dick for $1 million? And I was thinking to myself when I was in this office in this room going, well, I'm about to answer this question. And the answer was no, I wouldn't. So now I listen, I can't say for 100% that's where it was going, but it felt like it. It felt like it. You got to be in the room to feel it. And I was like, oh, this dude is really coming on to me. Like, this is happening in real life. And the dude did it, and it always remain nameless. I think he was feeling me out. Like, is this dude? And this was years ago. I was young in the game, but I was just like, wait a minute, is this happening right now? I was like, oh my god! And then I was like, I made sure I made it very clear I like women.
So I feel like you get in that office one day and you just be sitting there and you be ready for you. You get there, you got your coffee and shit. So I'm gonna make you $8 million. I'm gonna make you very rich. You're gonna love this. Put this dress on, you can suck my I'm gonna talk to you all about it. So it's okay, man.
Now I think y'all better leave this place, 'cause I'm about to catch a case.
But I believe all of that. And Kevin Hart sold his soul. Like, I don't believe, man, Kev is riding around with the diddler.
The new pope is riding a cardinal like a horsey.
Oh, look at that. Wow, I could watch that all day, huh? How about that? Horsey rides in the Vatican. That's gotta be a first, but probably isn't.
Yes. Wolf, she is cute as hell.
You feel me? He riding with Dilly. He riding with the diddler. He been doing all that stuff. I feel like he just gonna be another one that come out with him. Sad to say. But you could tell that Kevin Hart, that's why I stopped listening to him after he got mainstream and shit, because he stopped putting all the real into his comedy.
A lot of shit is going on in my life right now. Just had another baby. I got 2 babies now. Just had a son not too long ago. Yeah, they both mine. I can't say shit about it either. They both mine. 2 kids, 2 car seats.
It all feels, I'm from the hood, man. I got the word meaning in my head, but I ain't got the word artificial.
I get irritated very fast. Small things make me mad. This is not a joke. This is an example because I want you to understand what I'm saying. I don't like it when people eat and sweat at the same time. I don't fucking like it. I don't fucking like it. Like if somebody's eating, while they eat, they're like, whoo! Oh, I'll punch you in the fucking face. If I'm there, I swear to God, I'll punch you in the fucking face. Slow down!
It all feels like it was created. It wasn't organic. I feel like Katt Williams, man, you could tell all his shit is real, bro. You could tell. He came to, like, all these comedians, they can't even compete, you know?
I know you gotta be hard a black man in America, you gotta be a hard motherfucker, but we all know niggas that's hard all the motherfucking time. You can't forget to enjoy your goddamn life. We all know niggas that's hard at 7 o'clock in the motherfucking morning. You like, nigga, wait a minute, nigga. You angry at breakfast, nigga? You gangbanging on bacon, nigga? This is... If your life is fucked up, you need weed. Weed is put on this earth for niggas on the struggle, niggas on the grind. There is a chemical in weed that's called bucket. And if you can just get that in your system, it could change your life. Some of y'all be crying about bills you can't pay. Just, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this light bill. They want the whole thing. They don't want a piece of it, a deposit. Just hit the blunt one time and see if it don't change your perception of what's important in your life. You just, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this life. Fuck them goddamn life. I got 12 candles. I've been waiting to burn them bitches.
And it's really simple as that. Like, I feel like Katt Williams, Dave Chappelle, Eddie Griffin.
You know what I'm saying? Jesus left the house when he was 13. That's a bad motherfucker. Just walk up to his parents. Look, I got to go. They're like, no, baby, no, I got to go. I got people to save and water to walk on. See you. Walking around in no dusty drawers. Jesus was knocking motherfuckers out. Trust me when I tell you, walk into a new town and tell somebody, I'm God's son. What's the first thing come to your mind? Nigga, you tripping. You better get on out of my face with that bullshit. I'm trying to sell these mushrooms here. Cause drugs ain't nothing new. Jesus stepped to him. Look, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Stop what you're doing, cause you about to ruin the style and the image that I'm used to.
Definitely Bernie Mac, man. Rest in peace. I wish he was still.
Oh, if I die all of a sudden, they gonna be penniless. I don't want nobody to enjoy shit like that. I don't want nobody driving my boat. I don't want nobody sitting up there. You know,
all that's just going back.
Yep.
All that's just going back.
It's a damn shame how Bernie left his peoples. I ain't leaving nobody nothing. I got my wheel all done. I got it on tape and everything.
Yeah, everything was you.
Good.
Wheel, you on tape?
I'm not here now.
I'm not here now.
But I just want to say to all my aunts, uncle, you know, that I had a good time while here on Earth. I'm gone now. There's no funeral. I know you all pissed off about that right now. But I'm gonna leave you all just what you all left me. Shit. I'm not giving. I paid all my life. I paid y'all rent, y'all car notes, helped out, school tuition. I just don't want nobody banging my wife when I'm gone, sitting on my bed, wearing my robe, my jewelry, and driving my boat. Is that selfish? Is that selfish?
You just letting it all go back.
I'm letting it go back.
You can feel theirs. You can't feel, man. Kevin Hart, you can't feel his since he began. Since after his first couple. You can't feel that. I promise you can. You really sit down and think about it. You'll sit there and be like, you're not really there. So I definitely feel like, you can't think for a second that Steve Harvey is too big to pull one over on you.
Halloween was a trip. Halloween, we couldn't afford no Halloween costumes. 8 kids, please. Mama sent us down to the liquor store, put boxes on us. We didn't know what we were. I don't know what we are. I don't know. She didn't tell us. I think we UPS, I guess. I don't know.
You've heard me say that every Halloween I had the same outfit on. Every year. I just had a brown box. No, it wasn't nothing sad. I asked my father, could I have a new outfit? And he said, no, just wear the same one. And it was just a brown box. And he just told me to tell everybody I was a UPS man.
Yeah. Okay, so tell me about this. He never said thank you.
Come on, Steve Harvey made y'all believe this man, he was involved for over 20 years. I don't know about everybody else, but when he came out without that hair on, I looked at him and said,
Steve Harvey's bald as your old ass baby.
That boy got a jelly bean head. And it been like that. You can tell it ain't no specs.
You know what? Man, hell, I look like a damn ostrich. Ostrich do have some hair, got a little four little strands.
Ain't no patch where it grow, it been gone.
And then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit.
This man been wearing that toupee. And that's the craziest thing because it's like all of this stuff goes on behind the scenes and y'all be over here looking at their stuff and thinking they so cool. And it's not, for real. Like, you can tell that Steve Harvey did that to them and they blackballed him. The one thing I love about Katt Williams and most of the people that are my favorite in most genres of anything is that they can't get blackballed.
Try to block me out blackball, but they see me now.
I'm not from that generation where we care about what other people say.
Yeah, stop. I don't give a fuck what nobody says, dude.
You be over here in where I'm from, if you don't put your hands on me, we good. Like, period. Man, if you say something about, and don't say nothing about my mama or nothing.
I feel sorry for your mother.
What you say about my mama?
I don't want to have trouble. Just go. Go home. Don't come back.
What you say about my mama? Break yourself! No!
You know, family and all that stuff is tight. But, like, if your opinion on something ain't gonna make me mad. My friend DeMarcus, I love that boy to death. But, man, we can't talk about the Falcons because he gonna get emotional. We can't talk about the Falcons because when I start saying things like, prime example, the other day, I said, man, we passed that now, man. It's about time you just admit I was right about Matt Ryan. I told you he wasn't gonna win.
Patriots win the Super Bowl. Brady has his fifth. What a comeback.
But you know what's funny? When my love, you're going to be zooming in on my face in the fourth quarter when the score's still 14, but it's like 15-14 Patriots.
Patriots made an amazing comeback, and they got the W. That just shows you that it could be.
He said, no, you were wrong. Because how was I wrong? Y'all lost. Y'all never won. He's not a Falcon no more. He's never going to be a Falcon again. And it's over with.
I'm a sore loser. I ain't doing that. I ain't patting nobody on the back. I ain't good game, none of that. Fuck Tom Brady and the Patriots. How about that?
He argued me down. You know why? Because he cared too much about what I just said. I hate that about me sometimes because it really ruins some things with me because I have discussions with no emotions. I don't have emotions when I have a discussion. Like, it's logic only. Man, I'm logic pro. I'm a pro with the logic. I don't know nothing about that emotional stuff, man. Like, that really, it fucks me up sometimes because when I be over there trying to talk to somebody, they'll take it as like I don't care. And I do. But I don't have, like when someone tells me something, I skip the emotion part and think, how do I solve it? If I can solve it, instead of sitting there and just whining, and I don't do that. Or just, I don't know. I like people that can't get blackballed. They try to blackball NBA, he got big.
On top of the mountain, looking down on all these niggas hating on me. Goddamn, and I see I got a mother baiting on me. No, I'm gon' get paid, can't take this hate all free. Yeah, yeah. Try to block me out blackball, but they see me now.
Try to blackball Katt Williams. He got me.
Just saying. Because it's a new world out there. This new election changed everything. Everything has changed. And don't worry, white people, we not going to talk politics. We not going to say who voted for who. We're not going to get into that. We learn white people know how to keep a secret. Y'all didn't tell us shit this election, not nothing. We didn't know white people was up to something until they started showing white people in line voting. And all the white people looked like they had a secret to keep and shit.
People don't realize it. Don't nobody give him his flowers, but he got it. People tried to blackball Bernie Mac, man. Bernie Mac could not be stopped.
You know, and I was with a Mexican guy and a white guy. And I said, man, I want to go to heaven. He said, God, right down the road. I said, well, how far? He said, just a half a mile. He said, but your name ain't on the list, Bernie. You know your name ain't on the goddamn list. I said, well, wait a minute, man. I said, I'm going to try. He said, well, you got one more chance to make it. If you can go down there and you ask the Lord a question and he can't answer it, you might get into heaven. And I whispered something to the Lord. And he looked at me. And he looked up. He looked down. He said, open the gate! I walked on in. The white guy said, that's bullshit, man. How the fuck did he get in there? That's bullshit. He said, hey, Father, what did the black guy ask you? He asked me, when was black people ever gonna stick together?
Period. So that's how I feel about that. And I'm probably gonna do a longer video, giving my whole breakdown. I'll sit down and I might do a reaction video to it. That way I can remember everything. But overall, man, Katt Williams was not lying. And all of them dudes was trying to blackball him. They stole his stuff. They tried to put him out, but they couldn't stop him. And now they coming back and they ain't nobody said that he was lying. They just sending shots or whatever. Ain't nobody said he was lying. Because they can't.
The same that hated on Bernie with this same thing.
I talk to God a lot, I like my conversations discreet. That's why he keeps showing me 333. The conscience know what I mean. Tapping won't ride around and see what's real.